Hi students, in this video we are going to solve the numerical problems 8 to 14 in the chapter 4. Let us take the 8th problem. A bicycle wheel with metal spokes of 1 meter long rotates in earth magnetic field. So let us imagine a cycle wheel that has the spokes. Length of each spoke is 1 meter. The plane of the wheel is perpendicular to the horizontal component of earth magnetic field. So the plane of the wheel is perpendicular to the horizontal component of earth magnetic field. So here earth magnetic field acts into the wheel like this. If the EMF induced across the spoke is 31.4 millivolt, then we have to calculate the rate of revolution of the wheel. Clearly you have to understand, wheel is going to rotate in the earth magnetic field. So anyhow there will be a change in magnetic flux that will induce the EMF. That value they have given. They are asking what is the revolution of the wheel. First of all we have to find the angle. So plane of the wheel is perpendicular to the magnetic field. So it is acting like this. So if it is a wheel, it is acting into the wheel. So what will be the angle? Angle we want to take between the magnetic field and the normal to the plane. So normal to the plane means it will be like this. So perpendicular line. So same direction magnetic field is also going to act. So what will be the angle? Angle will be equal to 0 degree. Then cos 0 is equal to 1. These are the given values. Length of the spoke of the wheel is 1 meter and the magnetic field value is 4 into 10 to the power minus 5 and EMF induced in the spoke is 31.4 millivolt. Then we have to find the rate of revolution of the wheel. In 1 second, how many revolution of the wheel will be taken place, that we have to find. Frequency we have to find. For frequency, 1 by T is the formula. So we have to find the time period. EMF they are given. From that we can start our calculation. EMF is equal to rate of change of magnetic flux with respect to time. Simply we can write that as a pi d by t. So EMF is equal to pi b. What is the value of pi b? Ba cos theta. Cos theta value already I explained, that is equal to 1 in this case. So leave it. T. What you are going to find? To find the frequency we need the time. So T that is equal to, you can rearrange, Ba by EMF value epsilon. B is a given value 4 into 10 to the power minus 5. Area for this one revolution is over means one complete circle is over. So area of the circle we have to find. EMF value they are given. It is a given value. So area we have to find. Area that is equal to pi. What is our radius? That is the length of that spoke. So 1 meter. So 1 meter square which is equal to pi only. Now we can apply the values. T that is equal to, what is the B value? 4 into 10 to the power of minus 5. Area we have found there 3.14. Pi only we have into 1 square and going to eliminate that. So what is the remaining thing? The denominator EMF we have to substitute 31.4 millivolt. So 10 to the power of minus 3. So 10 to the power of can be written separately. 10 to the power of minus 5 and the denominator 10 to the power of minus 3 is there. So that can be taken. Numerator means 10 to the power of plus 3. So minus 5 is there. So minus 2. And remaining things you have to calculate. So 3.14 here 31.4. How can we solve that easily? We can multiply that with 100. So T that is equal to 4. To cancel that easily we can multiply with 100. So it will be 314 divided by. Here also we have to multiply with the same number 100. What will be the value? 3140. Anyhow it is easy to cancel now. Easily we can cancel, which is equal to 10. Now 4 by 10, that is also easy, 0.4 into 10 to the power of minus 2 seconds. Now we can find the rate of revolution of the wheel. It is frequency. In 1 second, how many revolutions will be there? That is only frequency. Frequency that is equal to 1 by time. So what is the time we have found? 1 by 0.4 into 10 to the power of minus 2. 10 to the power of minus 2 can be taken to numerator. What will be the value? 10 to the power of plus 2, which is equal to 100. 100 by 0.4. Here itself you can cancel, or otherwise 4 into 10 to the power of minus 1. In any manner you can cancel. So that 10 to the power of minus 1. So let me write 4 into 10 to the power of minus 1. That also can be taken to numerator. 1000 by 4. What will be the value? 250. 250 revolutions per second. This means that wheel makes 250 revolution in 1 second. So let us solve the ninth problem. Now we have to find the value of self-inductance of the given solenoid, which has the length 2 meter and diameter 0.04 meter. The number of turns in the given solenoid is 4000. We have to find the self-inductance. Directly we can find expression for self-inductance, which is equal to L is equal to mu naught n square AL. So mu naught is a constant value that can be substituted. Here small n is the number of turns per unit length. So we have to find separately. Small n is equal to capital N by L. Total number of turns 4000 divided by total length 2. So small n is equal to 2000 turns per meter. So mu naught is a 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 7. That is a constant value. N value now only we have found. Number of turns per unit length. A is the area of the cross section of the solenoid. It is a circular shape. So what is the area of the circle? Here is equal to pi r square, pi 3.14 into 0.02 the whole square. L is the length of the given solenoid 2 meter. So that values can be substituted. L that is equal to 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 7 into n square. So this can be written as 2 into 10 to the power of plus 3 the whole square. Area which is equal to 3.14 into 2 into 10 to the power of minus 2 the whole square. It will be easy for the calculation. Next, length of the solenoid already we have written, so 2. So 10 to the powers can be written separately. 10 to the power of minus 7, here 10 to the power of plus 6. So minus 1, here it will be minus 5. So 10 to the power of minus 5 is there. So remaining things want to be just multiplied. By solving the remaining numbers, we can get this value 1262 into 10 to the power of minus 5. 10 to the power of values want to be calculated separately. So this can be written as 12.62 into 10 to the power of minus 3 Henry. So unit of self-inductance is Henry. Here 2 decimal I have shifted. So minus 5 can be changed as minus 3. So instead of minus 3, you can write 12.62 millihenry. Let us solve the 10th problem. So the given coil which has the turns 200 carries the current 4 ampere. If the magnetic flux in the coil is 6 into 10 to the power of minus 5 Weber, what is the magnetic energy stored in that coil? We know the expression for magnetic energy stored in the coil 1 by 2 L I square. Here what is L? Self-inductance of the given coil. We know the expression for the self-inductance. L that is equal to N pi by I. So this value can be substituted in the equation 1. UD that is equal to 1 by 2 N pi by I into I square. So this square can be cancelled. So what is the remaining thing? Half N pi into I. Let us substitute the known values. 1 by 2, what is N? Number of turns in the given coil. Pi is a magnetic flux in the coil. 6 into 10 to the power of minus 5 into current value is 4. This can be cancelled. So it will be 2. 2 into 6, 12. 12 into 200. 2400 into 10 to the power of minus 5. What we have found? We have found the stored energy in the coil. So unit of energy is joule. This can be written like this also. You can shift the decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 0.024 joule. Let us take the 11th problem. We have taken the long solenoid which has the length 50 centimeter. It has the 400 turns per centimeter. In each centimeter there will be 400 turns. The diameter of the solenoid is given as 0.04 meter. Then you can find the radius, half of the value. Radius is equal to 0.02 meter. And they are asking magnetic flux linked with each turn when it carries the current 1 ampere. What is the formula for magnetic flux? Magnetic flux is equal to BA. In the solenoid, what is the magnetic field? Expression for the magnetic field is mu naught Ni into A. It is the value of the magnetic field in the solenoid. So into A. Here capital N is the number of turns per unit length. So here 400 turns in 1 centimeter, that has to be converted to meter. So 400 divided by 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. So here this 10 to the power of minus 2 can be taken to numerator. 400 into 10 to the power of plus 2 divided by 1 meter. This is only the N value. Actually capital N is the number of turns per unit length, small n by L, that only we have found here. Now known values can be substituted. What is the value of mu naught? 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 11 into n value we have found here. 400 into 10 to the power of 2. Current value is 1 ampere. A value, cross sectional area of the solenoid we have to find. Here is a circular shape. So what is the area of the circle? Pi r square. Here r is 0.02. Rather you have to take square. That value can be substituted here. Pi into 0.02 the whole square. 10 to the power of values can be taken separately. Here this can be written as 2 into 2, 10 to the power of minus 4. So manually we can solve this one, which is equal to 631.01 into 10 to the power of minus 7. So it can be written as 0.631 into 10 to the power of minus 4 Weber. Let us take the 12th problem. A coil of 200 turns carries a current 0.4 ampere. The magnetic flux of 4 milliweber is linked with each turn of the coil. And we have to find the inductance of the given coil. Self-inductance of the given coil want to be calculated. What is the formula? Self-inductance is equal to N pi by I. So easily can calculate. What is the N value? 200. Pi value is 4 milliweber, which is equal to 4 into 10 to the power of minus 3 Weber divided by what is the current passing through the coil? 0.4. Here the 0.4 can be written as 4 into 10 to the power of minus 1. So this can be cancelled. This 10 to the power of minus 1 can be taken to numerator. It will be equal to 200 into 10 to the power of minus 2, which can be written as 2 Henry. Let us take the 13th problem. The two air core solenoids have the same length of 80 centimeter and same cross sectional area 5 centimeter square. Here there are two solenoids. So it is the first solenoid. In that one we have the second solenoid. Is inserted. So they both have the same length, same cross sectional area. So imagine there are two solenoids with the same length and the same cross sectional area. Find the mutual inductance between them. If the number of turns in the first coil is 1200, the number of turns in the second coil is taken as 400 turns. Here it can be the first coil, here it is the second coil. And we have to find the mutual inductance. What is the expression for the mutual inductance? Mu naught N1 N2 AL. What is N1? Number of turns per unit length in the first coil. Likewise N2 means number of turns in the unit length of the second coil. So this can be expressed like this. Mu naught N1 by L. N2 can be written as N2 by L AL. This is only the number of turns per unit length for two coils. So here L is a common thing that can be cancelled. Let us substitute the remaining values. What is the mu naught value? 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 7. What is N1? Number of turns, total number of turns. 1200 divided by length of the coil. 80 centimeter. Both has the same length. Into N2. That is 400. Next we have to substitute the value of the area of the cross section of the solenoid. Both has the same area, 5 centimeter square. That has to be converted to SI unit. So I convert that as a 5 into 10 to the power of minus 4 meter square. Length is cancelled already. So right. So manually you can calculate this one. So take 10 to the powers separately and can cancel the other things. So you can get this answer into 10 to the power of minus 9, which can be written as 0.38 millihenry. Using the log also you can solve this easily. So let us take the 14th problem. Here we have the long solenoid which has the 400 turns per centimeter that carries the current 2 ampere. Inside that long solenoid we have a coil which has the turns 100 and the cross sectional area of that small coil is 4 centimeter square. Then we have to find the EMF induced in the coil if the current through the solenoid reverses its direction in 0.04 seconds. Here two coils are included. Then what is the formula for EMF? Epsilon is equal to M, rate of change of current with respect to time. Here current is reverses in the given solenoid. So let's take that as a Ti1 by dt. What is the expression for mutual inductance? Mu naught N1 N2 AL into di by dt. What is N1? The previous problem also we have discussed. Number of turns per length in the first coil and number of turns per unit length in a second coil. So this can be rearranged like this. Instead of small n1, you can write capital N 1 by L, capital N2 by L. Refer the previous problem too. So here L can be cancelled. What is the remaining thing? That can be substituted. EMF that is equal to 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 7. What is N1? Number of turns per unit length. Here already they are given. Then N1 that is equal to 400 divided by 10 to the power of minus 2 centimeter. So this can be written as N1 that is equal to 400 into 10 to the power of plus 2. 400 into 10 to the power of plus 2 into N2, number of turns in the second coil only want to be substituted. So 100 into area of the cross section of the second coil. They are given already 4 centimeter square. That has to be converted into SI unit. How can you convert? 4 into 10 to the power of minus 4 meter square into current is reverses its direction in the given time 0.04 second. So there is a change in current. How can we write that one? 2 minus 2 divided by change in time is 0.04. Here current passes into the solenoid, that can be taken as plus 2 ampere and reverses its direction in this time. Reverses means that will flow away in the opposite direction, that can be taken as minus 2. So how can we find the difference? Di means you have to find the difference. So 2 minus 2. So that can be written as 4 itself. 4 by 0.04. So this can be easily cancelled. Manually you can do no need of log. So 0.20 volt. That is only the induced EMF in the second coil.